Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I'm bringing you back another duplication glitch. This one is pretty much the exact same thing I did 2 duplication videos ago. It's the pick block one, but I recently found out something about it which makes it like 100 times better. Before you were able to duplicate one item extra every time. So basically, if you were to want to duplicate diamonds, you would at least need 2 blocks worth, so that would be 18 diamonds. Because beforehand you would place down the block and then do the duplication part, and then you'd get 9 extra because you would only get 1 extra block. Well, what I didn't realize and didn't test is that you can actually do multiple at a time. So let me first switch to survival. Basically, you could do a whole stack. But for people who haven't seen the other video, what you want to do to your settings before you can start this glitch is, first of all, make sure you're on console crafting, so you have this menu when you open up a crafting table. Get my nighttime. So what you want to do is just go to settings, go to user interface, and it's here at the bottom. Just make sure there's no check mark, so make sure classic crafting has a blank square, and then you're good there. And then when you also hit options on your controller, you also want to make sure you go to controls, go to the bottom because it's faster, scroll up a bit until you find pick block. I would recommend having it set to left or right on D-pad. That's the easiest. I have it set on left. So once you have those two things done, then you take your materials, and I'll just test it on these 3 just to show you guys. We'll start with diamonds. So because you can do up to a stack, make sure you have a stack in one, and you can also do less, but the max you can do is a stack because that's the max you can pull into your inventory, into your hotbar at a time. You can't pull in multiple stacks just with a single use of a pick block. So put down your single block on the ground, and what you want to do is take your stack or how many ever of your blocks, and I need to explain this first. It's only blocks that can be turned into something, or yeah, blocks that can be turned into something. So, and it has to be a placeable block. So with diamonds, you can't do diamonds to blocks, you have to do blocks to diamonds. So like if you want to, let me think of something. I'll just give a random example. Obviously, just like a sword, you know, obviously you need multiple items, you can't place it down, you know, it just won't work. So, and it just can't be converted. I couldn't think of a actual example off the top of my head because, you know. So let's get into the glitch. So once you have these blocks in your inventory bit, make sure your selection on your hotbar is on your left furthest most. You're going to look at your block. You're going to hit your pick block button, L1, R1, and if you're still on the normal console versions of Xbox, you know, it's just the bumpers, but you hit L1, R1 and your pick block at the exact same time. And if you did it correctly, which I did the first time, unlike the other video, which I messed it up a few times, you should see that I have a stack of diamond blocks on my left and the right of my hotbar, which I only had a single stack. So you don't want to click anything because it'll glitch it back to normal. So if you hit square, you can bring up your self-crafting. Just scroll over to the decorations, and then scroll over here, and then you can convert these to diamonds. And once you have to convert all of them, otherwise it will glitch it again. This is probably the longest bit, just holding it down to convert. But as soon as you have all these converted, so now I can freely move my inventory, my controls, my inventory. I got all these. You go back to a crafting table, go to the blocks, and then again, this is the longest part, converting them. And as you can see, I'm getting more than a stack. So this is really good because you can get up to an extra stack of something every single time. So like I could literally just put the stack back and then repeat the process, but I'm not going to do that. It also works with wood. So if you do want to duplicate wood, unlike diamonds, you can infinitely do it. Wood, it's a one-way thing, but you can do it. So, okay, sorry about the cut, guys. Just had a technical difficulty. Yeah, with the wood, you can do it exactly the same as the diamonds. Just have your stack or less, depending on how much you have. And like I explained a few seconds ago, wood is a one-way thing. Unlike the mineral blocks, like diamond blocks, gold, iron, you can do it infinitely. Wood is a single-use thing, but you can still do it. Which, like here, I messed up. There we go. Second try. And then you could just convert these to planks. And obviously, I'm gonna do it until I reach my stack. You'd get 4 stacks of planks if you just did a single stack, but with the glitch, you can get up to 8 because you're getting double. Which obviously, having 8 stacks of something is a lot more useful than having 4 stacks. So that was pretty cool. Which I also found out is, say you have a block similar to diorite or andesite granite, and maybe it could probably work with sandstone. Maybe you guys can test that. It probably should work. You could probably duplicate the sand and convert it to sandstone. But obviously it would use more materials because you're, okay. Yeah, same thing. If you want polished, I'm used to going to the diamonds instantly. You scroll down to wherever yours is. Here's polished diorite. And I can get 2 stacks worth of polished instead of just the 1. So, yeah, this is a lot better than doing it a single time, every single time, because I just got 2 stacks, or I started with the stack. I just got an extra stack of diamond blocks when in the old video where I showed you, you would only get an extra block every time. So obviously it's technically not new, but my new findings have these are way better. So if you guys want to use these, go ahead. Obviously, duplicate at your own risk if you don't want to, mess up your legit worlds. Obviously, it won't harm your world in any way because it's just duplication. Remember, you can do it with any blocks that can be transformed into anything. Can't do it on items. It has to be a placeable block. And like diamonds, you can do infinitely. These are one-time blocks, but you can duplicate them. So anyways, guys, if you guys did enjoy this duplication glitch, this updated duplication glitch, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new to my channel. Sorry for the minor technical difficulties, but anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.